Are you starting to notice that your vision isn't quite as sharp as it used to be, or that your memory feels a little cloudy, especially toward the end of the day? Here's something most people never hear. The food you eat right before bed can actually repair your eyes and recharge your brain while you sleep. For decades, many have accepted blurry vision and fading memory as unavoidable parts of aging. But science now shows that these changes aren't just wear and tear. They're deeply tied to how your cells handle stress, energy, and nightly repair. And here's the fascinating part. Your brain and your retina, the thin layer at the back of your eye that captures light, are built from the same kind of tissue. Both demand massive amounts of oxygen, antioxidants, and healthy fats to stay strong. During the night, your body enters its most powerful repair cycle. Your brain activates its glymphatic system, a kind of deep cleaning crew that washes away toxic proteins linked to memory decline. At the same time, your retina regenerates its fragile light-sensing cells, preparing your eyes for the day ahead. But here's the catch. This process only works if you provide the right nutrients before sleep. Without them, the cleanup is incomplete. Damage builds up, and over time, your vision blurs and your memory weakens. The good news: nature has given us 3 powerful dry fruits, almonds, walnuts, and raisins, that deliver exactly the nutrients your brain and eyes need to restore themselves overnight. Rich in antioxidants, polyphenols, and healthy fats, they act like reinforcements for your body's night shift, protecting your neurons and sharpening your vision while you rest. In today's video, we'll break down why these 3 dry fruits are so uniquely powerful, how they work inside your body during deep sleep, the right amounts to use, and the best bedtime habits to pair with them for maximum benefit. By the end, you'll have a simple, science-backed nightly ritual that helps preserve your eyesight, strengthen your memory, and keep your brain and eyes younger for years to come. So let's get started, because every night is an opportunity to repair, restore, and renew. Dry fruit number 1, almonds, the shield for your eyes. At first glance, almonds might look like a simple, everyday snack, but don't let their modest appearance fool you. Inside each almond is a nutrient powerhouse designed to protect one of the most fragile parts of your body, your eyes. Here's what's happening behind the scenes. Your retina, the thin layer at the back of your eye that allows you to see, is lined with millions of tiny photoreceptor cells. These cells are working constantly, every second of the day, turning light into signals your brain can understand. The problem is, they're also constantly bombarded by free radicals, unstable molecules created by light exposure, stress, and high energy use. Over time, this oxidative stress weakens the retina and can lead to conditions like age-related macular degeneration and cataracts. This is where almonds step in. They're one of nature's richest sources of vitamin E, a powerful fat-soluble antioxidant. Think of vitamin E as a shield coating your retinal cells. Every time free radicals try to attack, vitamin E absorbs the hit, preventing damage from spreading. And it's not just theory. Large studies published in the journal Ophthalmology have shown that people with higher vitamin E intake reduce their risk of age-related eye disease by as much as 25%. But almonds don't just stop at antioxidants. They also improve microcirculation, the flow of blood through the tiniest vessels in your eyes. Why does this matter? Because your retina is one of the most oxygen-hungry tissues in your entire body. If circulation slows, repair stalls. The healthy fats in almonds, monounsaturated fats, help keep those blood vessels flexible, reducing inflammation and ensuring oxygen and nutrients reach exactly where they're needed. Now here's the connection to nighttime repair. When you eat a small handful of almonds in the evening, you're loading your bloodstream with antioxidants and healthy fats right before your retina begins its most active regeneration cycle. Instead of waking up with more oxidative damage, your eyes wake up protected, nourished, and ready to face another day of visual stress. So how much should you eat? The sweet spot is about 6 to 8 soaked almonds before bed. Soaking them for 6 to 8 hours not only softens their texture, but also makes vitamin E and minerals more bioavailable, easier for your body to absorb. Simply peel off the thin brown skin and enjoy them as a light pre-bed snack. It's not about eating a big handful, it's about precision. Just a few almonds can deliver a strong protective dose for your eyes. To recap, almonds shield your retina with vitamin E, improve circulation with healthy fats, and deliver steady energy to the delicate tissues of your eyes during their nightly repair. Simple, natural, and deeply effective, almonds are a small step that makes a big difference in long-term vision health. And this is just the beginning, because while almonds act as the shield for your eyes, the next dry fruit is all about fueling your brain, keeping your memory sharp and your focus clear as you age. Dry fruit number 2. Walnuts, the fuel for your brain. If almonds are like a protective shield for your eyes, then walnuts are the perfect fuel for your brain. And it's no coincidence. Have you ever noticed that a walnut actually looks like a miniature brain? 2 hemispheres, a wrinkled cortex. Nature often leaves us clues, and in this case, the resemblance is more than symbolic. Here's what's really going on inside your brain at night. While you sleep, your brain isn't resting. It's hard at work. One of its most important jobs is memory consolidation, which is the process of taking the things you experienced during the day and filing them into long-term storage. But for this process to work, your brain cells, the neurons, need to communicate smoothly. It's the cell membranes are rigid, inflamed, or starved of nutrients, that communication falters. The result? Foggy thinking, slower recall, and weaker focus. This is where walnuts shine. They are one of the best plant sources of alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a type of omega-3 fatty acid. Omega-3s act like oil for the hinges of your neurons, keeping cell membranes flexible and fluid. With that flexibility, electrical signals flow smoothly and memories are stored more clearly. The science backs this up. A study in the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging found that older adults who ate walnuts regularly had better memory, concentration, and processing speed. Another clinical trial showed that omega-3s improve synaptic plasticity, your brain's ability to form and strengthen new connections. That's the biological foundation of learning and memory. But walnuts don't stop at omega-3s. They also deliver polyphenols, plant compounds that fight inflammation and oxidative stress in the brain, especially in the hippocampus, the part of your brain that controls memory. And here's something even more fascinating. Walnuts naturally contain melatonin, the hormone your body uses to regulate sleep. Eating a small portion of walnuts in the evening gives your body a gentle boost of melatonin, helping you fall into deeper, more restorative sleep, the exact stage when memory consolidation happens most effectively. Think of it this way. Your brain is like a library, receiving new books every day. At night, the librarian comes in to put those books on the right shelves so you can find them later. If the lights are dim, the shelves are broken, or the librarian is exhausted, the job is sloppy. Walnuts fix the shelves, brighten the lights, and fuel the librarian's energy so that everything is stored in its proper place. So how do you use walnuts practically? You don't need a lot. Just 2 to 3 walnut halves before bed are enough. Because they're calorie-dense, a small serving delivers all the omega-3s and polyphenols your brain needs without weighing down your digestion. The best choice? Eat them raw, not roasted, so the delicate oils remain intact. To recap, walnuts fuel your brain with omega-3s, lower inflammation with polyphenols, and even support deep, memory-building sleep with natural melatonin. Together, these effects create a sharper, clearer, and more resilient mind, especially when used consistently as part of your nightly routine. And now, if walnuts are the fuel for your brain, the next dry fruit works as steady energy for both your eyes and your memory, keeping them powered all through the night. Let's keep going. Dry fruit number 3, raisins, gentle energy, and antioxidant protection. At first glance, raisins might seem too ordinary compared to almonds and walnuts. But don't underestimate them. Inside these little dried grapes lies a powerful combination of antioxidants and natural energy that directly supports both your vision and memory while you sleep. Here's the problem many people over 60 face without realizing it. One of the biggest threats to both eyesight and brain health is oxidative stress combined with unstable blood sugar levels. When your blood sugar spikes high after eating and then crashes, your brain and your eyes are left in an energy crisis. Add oxidative stress on top of that, and the delicate cells in your retina and neurons start to falter. That's when you feel mental fog, poor focus, or even notice your eyes tiring faster than they should. This is where raisins step in. They deliver two unique benefits. Antioxidant firepower. Raisins are rich in polyphenols like quercetin and catechins, compounds that neutralize free radicals before they can damage your brain and eye cells. Think of these antioxidants as firefighters rushing in to put out sparks before they can ignite a destructive blaze. Steady nighttime fuel. Unlike candy or refined sugar that sends your blood sugar on a roller coaster, raisins contain natural glucose and fructose wrapped in dietary fiber. This pairing creates a slow, steady release of energy. That steady fuel is critical because even while you sleep, your brain and eyes remain highly active, repairing, rewiring, and regenerating. With raisins, you give them the stable energy supply they need to finish the job. The research is compelling. Studies show that polyphenol-rich foods like raisins reduce oxidative damage in the retina and improve endothelial function. That's a fancy term for healthier blood vessels that deliver oxygen and nutrients to your brain and eyes. Another study found that moderate raisin intake helps stabilize blood sugar and lower blood pressure, two key factors in protecting fragile capillaries that feed your vision and memory centers. Here's a simple way to picture it. Imagine you're running a marathon at night. If your energy supply comes in short, sharp bursts, you'll collapse halfway through. But if you have a steady drip of fuel and a team of guards keeping the path clear, you'll finish strong. Raisins provide both, the steady drip of glucose and the antioxidant guards, ensuring your overnight repair cycles succeed. So how do you use them practically? Just 5 to 7 raisins before bed are enough. This tiny handful provides the steady energy and antioxidant shield your brain and eyes need through the night, without overwhelming your blood sugar. The best part? When you combine raisins with almonds and walnuts, you get a synergistic trio. Almonds protect your retina, walnuts fuel your neurons, and raisins keep the energy flowing smoothly for hours. To recap, raisins protect your vision and memory by reducing oxidative stress, stabilizing blood sugar, improving blood vessel health, and providing a gentle, steady energy source for the brain and eyes during their most active repair hours. Simple, affordable, and surprisingly powerful. When you make them part of your nightly routine, you'll feel the difference. Now that we've covered all 3 dry fruits, almonds, walnuts, and raisins, the real magic lies not just in eating them, but in how you time and combine them with your nightly habits. That's where the transformation truly begins. Let's bring it all together in the next part. How to combine the trio plus your nightly routine. Now that you know the individual powers of almonds, walnuts, and raisins, here's where the real breakthrough happens, combining them with the right bedtime habits. Nutrition is powerful on its own, but when aligned with your body's natural rhythm of repair, the benefits multiply. Here's what's really going on. Your body doesn't repair equally at all hours of the night. There are phases of restoration. In the first few hours of deep sleep, your growth hormone peaks. This is when your tissues, your retina, and neurons included, do their deepest structural repair. Later in the night, your brain shifts into glymphatic clearance, washing away toxins and waste proteins linked to memory decline and eye damage. This means the window from bedtime to about 4 hours in is the most nutrient-demanding phase. If you time your dry fruits correctly, you deliver antioxidants, omega-3s, and steady fuel right when your brain and eyes need them most. Step 1. Timing. Eat your almonds, walnuts, and raisins about 30 to 45 minutes before bed. This gives your body time to digest and start circulating nutrients just as your repair systems kick in. Step 2. Preparation. Soak your almonds for 6 to 8 hours earlier in the day. Peel the skins before eating to make vitamin E and minerals more bioavailable. Keep walnuts raw and unroasted to preserve their delicate omega-3 oils. For raisins, stick with 5 to 7 pieces, small, steady, and just enough for overnight energy. Step 3. Pair smartly. Walnuts deliver brain-boosting omega-3s, raisins provide gentle glucose for steady fuel, and almonds coat your eyes with protective antioxidants. Together, they form a balanced trio that shields, fuels, and repairs simultaneously. Step 4. Support with habits. Nutrition works best when your lifestyle supports it. Dim the lights an hour before bed, avoid late-night screens, and keep your bedroom cool and dark. Drink a small glass of warm water or caffeine-free herbal tea to help with nutrient transport and circulation. These small steps create the perfect environment for your dry fruits to work. Step 5. Consistency. This is not a one-night trick. Just like watering a plant, consistency is what brings results. Night after night, these nutrients quietly protect your vision, sharpen your memory, and reduce inflammation. Over weeks and months, you'll notice mornings feeling clearer, your eyes less strained, and your recall sharper. Think of it this way. Almonds are your shield, walnuts are your fuel, and raisins are your steady drip of energy. Together, they give your brain and eyes exactly what they need to thrive. Not just tonight, but for years to come. Conclusion. So here's the big takeaway. Your brain and your eyes never stop working, even while you sleep. They are among the most energy-hungry organs in your body, and it's during the night that they perform their deepest repair. By choosing the right nutrients before bed, you're not just snacking, you're fueling your overnight repair system. Almonds protect your retina with vitamin E and healthy fats. Walnuts feed your brain with omega-3s, melatonin, and polyphenols. Raisins deliver antioxidants and steady energy that keeps your neurons and vision cells running strong all night long. And here's the beauty of it. This ritual is simple, natural, and affordable. You don't need expensive supplements or complicated routines. Just 6 to 8 soaked almonds, 2 to 3 raw walnut halves, and 5 to 7 raisins, eaten 30 to 45 minutes before bed. Pair it with good sleep habits, and over time, you'll notice mornings where your mind feels sharper, your vision clearer, and your energy more stable. Remember, aging doesn't mean decline. It means shifting strategy. By aligning your nutrition with your body's natural rhythms, you can stay sharp, independent, and full of vitality well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond. Now it's your turn. Try this trio tonight and see how you feel in the coming weeks. And when you do, share your results with us in the comments. We'd love to hear your story. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Natural Health 60+. Together, we're building a community where aging is not about loss, but about gaining wisdom, strength, and clarity. Here's to sharper vision, stronger memory, and many more vibrant years ahead.